Hello everybody, nice to see you today. So yeah, last night I went to, it's called a Toastmasters. It's in Langley. It's held at Tim's Community Center. And Toastmasters is all about speaking to people and learning how to give speeches and standing up in front of an audience or a group of people that are critiquing you about your speech. And so last night, this is what I was, the event that I went to last night. And it was very eye-opening. I'm making some tea tonight, right now, so some matcha tea. So it was. So of course you go there and you sign in and you do your procedures. It's an association. I think it's nationwide, all over the world. I think it is. And so I was invited to go. And so first thing you do is you stand up and you introduce yourself as who you are and what you do, and so you stand up and you start talking about yourself. Introduce yourself, who you are, and what you do. And so I stood up and did my little 1 minute talk and said who I was. And I was married, divorced, and remarried to the same woman again. So this is one of my talks I talked about right away. The first thing was to introduce myself. And talked about your mother. And because, of course, it was Mother's Day just this past week. So, and then let's finish this tea here. So they have a main speaker, a chairman, and they have a secretary, and they go around the room and they explain how it's all done. And then they start giving, and then three people have to stand up and give speeches. And they have a timer, and the person that's timing them, and they have evaluators that are evaluating it. It's quite interesting, and it's learning how to speak to people. Like myself, I can speak in front of a camera. And also using the words and but and a whole bunch of words that we use normal, and continuous speech and talking and raising our voices and using our hands and our hand gestures and things like that as well. So then as a guest, you do what's called table talk, and there's a topic that they find for new people that are coming to join the group. So they find you a topic and you stand up and you have 2 minutes and you talk about yourself or whatever the topic is. Mainly is about the topic that's basically given to you. So it's like here's your topic, and you can talk about what the topic was about your mother. So I talked actually about my grandmother, and I think it was, I'm not sure the topic name, but it's gone through me, but I'll remember it soon. So I stood up and I started talking about my grandmother. My grandmother's 96 years old, 95, 96, and she still has students, and how you have to make an appointment with her to actually come and visit her because she has students, and students are important to her. So this is what I talked about. And then they have an evaluator come in, or one of the panels, and it's one of the group watching you, and then they critique you on your speech that you're giving. So it's very sort of uplifting. It gets over your fears of talking in front of people, in front of crowds, and allows you to learn about yourself and how you can communicate with others by your speech and by your emotions. And so I really enjoyed it, and I'm going to continue going. It's once a week. It's in Langley. Of course, they have groups all over Canada, the United States, and all over the world. So you join your group, your local Toastmasters, and you learn how to give speeches, make speeches, and perform acts, and using props, and just like using tea. And I love making tea. It's continuous, so it's quite nice. And also being clear on how you want to explain yourself. So it's very, very informative, and I enjoyed myself quite a bit. I'm going to make sure I turn this the right way. Face that to yours is Mount Fuji. It's quite nice. My little case there. So I'm going to have some little tea, enjoy myself, and we're going to go out and spend the day outside today. So enjoying yourselves. Thank you. So I hope everybody enjoyed my little movie I made about my little flight. My dreams come true. It was fantastic. I'm still grinning from ear to ear. I can't stop talking about it because it was so much fun. So everybody enjoy the rest of the day, and have a good night, good afternoon, and a good morning. Bye-bye, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the day.